Please indulge the word of this total jazz nerd. Though it might seem absurd, I'm about to sing Bird. His creed was to heed the need for speed. For all of us, he blazed the trail. He made bebop his holy grail. So I want you to kick back, relax, and crack open a Snapple. Because this chapel grapple with Scrapple from the apple.
1, 2, a 1, 2, 3.
This tale will tell that Charlie Parker revolutionized this musical jazz. Soon as they heard him, people stopped, just dropped, and with every phrase, this cat could set the planet ablaze. Though he was born in Kansas City, we all knew that he would end up in New York. When he was 12, he got an axe, a sax, destiny fulfilled. This prodigy was naturally skilled. Taking the blues, it shouldn't be news that he would choose to practice for hours. He was working the shops, he was paving the way for bebop, you see, and everybody would agree we're indebted to Charlie and Dizzy. And by the time that he was 16, he was known in the Kansas City club scene. Though people called him a dropout, no doubt, by then it was so clear that he would have a brilliant career. And when he arrived in the scene in Harlem, New York, Big Apple was wary cause this cat was scary. When he went and picked up his horn and his sax playing was so sublime. Man in triple time. And all the cats hanging out at 52nd Street, they heard the bird, spread the word, paid it tight. He was so out of sight. They say his horn took flight and went and spent the night in Tunisia. Jay McShanny was the man who gave a hand to Charlie, said, why don't you come tour with my band? And together they hit the Savoy. What joy, Bertillo and Jerk. He brought the crowd to ecstasy, make no mistake, that was his big break. On the floor, the couples dancing and romancing found the sound completely entranced, then was enhanced when they could view the man who was the greatest saxophonist that we ever knew. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows you're my honeysuckle rose. When you're fastened by flowers, drip and sigh, and I know the reason why. Your confection, goodness knows you're my honeysuckle rose. I don't buy sugar, you just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar, so sweet when you start off. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems honey badly drink, gips. Your confection, goodness knows you're my honeysuckle rose. This tale to tell how Charlie Parker revolutionized this music called jazz. Soon as they heard him, people stopped, just dropped, and with every phrase, this cat could set the planet ablaze. Though he was born in Kansas City, we all knew that he would end up in New York. When he was 12, he got an axe, a sax, destiny fulfilled. His prodigy was naturally skilled. Digging the blues, it shouldn't be news that he would choose to practice for hours. He was working on his chops, he was paving the way for bebop, you see, and everybody would agree we're indebted to Charlie and Dizzy. And by the time that he was 16, he was known in the Kansas City club scene. Though people called him a dropout, no doubt, by then it was so clear that he would have a brilliant career, and he did.